Hi, Merry Meet. Welcome, welcome. Now I'm going to have a reading for Leo for the month of April. So let's see, Leo, what's in store for you for the month of April. I have, of course, cleansed the cards and done every preparation. Let's see, Leo, what's in store for you for the month of April. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. It seems like in the early past that many of you have taken a leap of faith, Leo, when it comes to your emotions and love. It seems really here that you have been pouring out your heart. I feel like many of you are opening your emotions and taking a leap of faith. But there is this warning, you know, about having your cupping in your hand and offering it to the wrong person. Though it seems like many of you have been a little bit foolish, but not quite. It seems like some of you might have had open your heart and there has been this hope for love, you know. Maybe some of you even found it. But I feel like, how can I put it? Like many of you are in April seeking balance and justice. I feel like many of you, to be honest, I feel like many of you might find love in the month of April. I feel like many of you in the month of April feel quite balanced. I feel like many of you are receiving karma or getting what you deserve, whether that's good or bad, you know. But I feel like many of you are quite optimistic in April. I feel like many of you feel quite sexual, and many of you might have great sex and be quite creative in the month of April. Some of you might already experienced it, you know. Maybe there's a Sagittarius waiting for you here. You are getting there. I feel like many of you are very balanced. That you are not having too much of this or too much of that. That you are balancing your feminine and masculine energy quite well. You know. I feel like many of you are having your emotions quite stable. There is this, I feel like many of you might meet the one in April or seek love. Maybe some of you come in a crossroad, you know. Maybe, it's funny, none of the cards are negative in some of, except from the last one. Maybe some of you felt like you found your love or have met someone special or will meet someone special. Maybe you offered your love to someone that was quite childish and foolish, you know. Maybe you hope that you can tempt him by offering your love, but this guy was just foolish, childish, and you know, he can never give you the stability that you are looking after in a relationship. So that I feel like many of you have made a decision about someone and keep going, looking for love, you know. Because I feel like, you know, though many of you might open your heart looking for love, feel quite sexual in this period of time in April, that many of you are quite comfortable, you know, that you really don't need love, you know, you have enough, you are satisfied, you know, that you just should take it easy and let destiny do its thing, you know, because it seems like the luck is on your side, that relationships that are bad will relieve themselves, you know. Maybe you will not take whosoever, whatever, the first, the best. Maybe you would just settle in being creative, expressing your mind, you know. Maybe some of you will have this new beginning about something. I feel like justice was served in some way, so that now you are getting many in April, many new ideas, or you feel quite sexual, you might feel quite, you know, your energy flow is quite strong. Your life force is strong, Leo, in April. I feel like many of you are quite comfortable in April, the month of April. Maybe you can choose between one or two roads, and that you would choose the one that gives you the most of comfort, emotionally comfort. I feel like many of you will meet your destiny in April, or are together with the right person. But I feel like for those that are single, that there will be a productive meeting, but you will not settle for anything, you know. Be careful about meeting people online that are not what they pretend to be, you know. Let's see what the other cards here say. Let's see. Oops. Where did that go? There. Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Give me the guidance until Leo. I need to know. Take care. I know you to write it down. Maybe some of you might even change careers. Maybe some of you will seek a teacher, you know, enjoying your freedom. And, you know, by being comfortable, enjoying your freedom, maybe you will meet your lover. Especially if your lover is working with laws or have a Libra placement in the chart, or Libra, or maybe even Sagittarius. You know, the luck is on your side, Leo, for the month of April. But let's see what this card tells you. Yes. Partnership. You got, what is the bottom card? New beginnings. What did I say? And moving on, you know. You are taking your cup elsewhere. And you should not feel ashamed about doing things that are comfortable for yourself, you know. And you got the heart chakra and the third card, partnerships and alliances, you know. And the bottom card, you won't believe it, is new beginnings. So as I said, I feel like many of you offered your cup of love, but he didn't take care of it. He was foolish, he was childish. So you took your cup elsewhere and you just served him karma and justice. Then you will have this new beginnings, as I said, with maybe a teacher. Seek help, seek advice from someone that is wise, and maybe even a witch, you know, a earth angel in some way. And I feel like many of you, it's funny, I feel like some of you also might how can I put it, is feeling quite comfortable, as I said, by yourself. Your advice card, you know, the wheel of fortune is on your side. So let's see here, you know, moving on was the first card. So let's see, my dear. You know, the moving on card tells you that you're about to embark on a much needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In the traditional tarot, you know, this card also implies traveling or going forward, involving crossing waters or even or even moving abroad, you know. Calm waters are ahead, and with all the lessons that you learn from the past experiences, you're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and now you can set your goals, desires, objectives to secure a more positive and successful future, because your mind is more settled and less worried. Synchronistic events will bring the right condition, you know, and introduce people into your life for your highest good. As I said, there is this positive flow here, you know, and that's beautiful. So, and the second card was the heart chakra, you know, and the color of the heart chakra is green. The sound is yam, the element is air, the gland is thymus, and the keyword is I love. Parallel to the heart, this chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Balancing this area may take a while, but you should allow all the time that you need so the healing energy can get through and flow freely. By loving yourself and others, as well as learning forgiveness, you become more attuned with spirit. And, you know, as I said, your heart is open, and almost every card is quite positive, you know. Self-love is quite important here, you know, and choose to do what's right for you and your heart. And as I said, many of you will meet the one. And the third card you got was partnerships and alliances. The meaning of this card denotes that you're now starting to see the fruits of your labor take seed and blossom. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities and connections or unexpected alliances that may create something new. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. You know, remember what I said about this wise, experienced, good-hearted person, someone that might have Sag in their chart. I have Sagittarius rising. And I know that I am helping Leos a lot. One of my children are Leos. My mother has Leo rising, so, and my many Leos in my family and friends. So, but let's continue. You know, these people or these alliances that might create something new. This could assist you in gathering resources for future projects, you know. And with all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. There must be overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimum results. Remember, harmony and balance between feminine and masculine. And yeah, I have already said many of the things I'm saying again now, but if you give too much, whereas your partner gives too little, you know, it will leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the union. So there must be overall balance within the alliance in order for it to work and blend together for optimum results, you know. This card reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind. Have an open mind when listening to others. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you know, look at the card. People will help you in what you need help with, you know, whether that's a new job, new career, new life, what you need help with, you will get, because this is your time, Leo. Obviously, there is some lucky energies for you in the month of April. As Nessa said, even the Wheel of Fortune is the right way, and it goes its time. Everything has its place, you know. And sometimes it's time to leave to the next phase of your life. And the luck seems to be on your side now, so. And the bottom card, that is also, you know, because the cards here is a little echo of the normal tarot, you know. But this card is new beginnings, and I feel like life is waiting for you in some way, you know. And each and every journey begins the all-important first step, you know. When this card when this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. As I said, don't be foolish like this, you know. You know, you had to leave this and asshole. You know. But with these cards, I feel like, though it's a little echo of the Fool in the original tarot, the right way, he asks you to take a leap of faith, and so does he when he's the right way, you know. but here's in this card is upside down and in a completely different meaning in some way. But this card is telling you to take a leap of faith, but not by chance, but by plans. Oh my God, that rhymed. Take a leap of faith, not by chance, but by plans. Wow. So, you know, each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. And when this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith. But be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It's usually shown up when there is a significant inner change happening within you. But selecting this card is a sign, you know, that those important choices are needed and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take the leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance and wisdom and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. You know? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think I'll leave it at that. And if you want a private reading, you can contact me on earthangeltarot@hotmail.com. And like and subscribe. And if it resonated, or if you're wondering something, put it down in the comments down below. So, wishing you all a wellspring and a obviously wonderful April, Leo. Bye! Ha det bra, blessed be.